All right, hey gang, so this is how we're gonna do our lab experiment today. You're gonna have beakers. I just have what I have in my house. Okay, so we're gonna start out with some water. We're gonna add just a pinch of salt. About that much is good. So pure water doesn't conduct electricity. And we need some, I'm stirring it up to dissolve the salt. So we need some impurities in the water in order to get it to conduct. And that's what this salt is. It's technically, it's an electrolyte is what we're putting in there. All right, that looks pretty good. So just take half your water, pour it into the other beaker. It's okay if you make a little bit of a mess. All right, so I'm just gonna stick these two J hooks. Notice one is white with copper. I also have some black ones, but it's the copper that matters. And then the other one has a silver color and it's got some real delicate little pencil graphite right there. So be gentle with that. Try not to snap those. And those are gonna sit under the water. It looks like I need a little bit more. They need to be under the surface of the water. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is fill up a couple of these test tubes with water. And you want it to fill up enough so that it actually is above the water. Let some of it spill out as you fill so that we get a nice rounded surface. And then just take a piece of rubber and cover the top of it like that. And that should stick down to it enough so that I can flip it upside down and I didn't get any bubbles in there. And it's the air pressure that's holding it and supporting it so the water doesn't come out. As soon as I dip it under the water, that should fall off just like that. All right, now don't pull the test tube out of the water and carefully get one of those hooks up in there and just set it on the bottom, like that. Oh, I'm gonna pull this out. It's right in the way. Okay, and then we're gonna do it again with the other color. So fill that up. Again, let a couple drops spill out. Maybe do it over the top of your other beaker. We want that rounded water up at the top. Take your little piece of rubber. This was a glove that I cut up just for you guys. Just set it on top and that should, I like to tip it over this just in case it spills out. And then dip that down again. Carefully feed it onto the other hook. Come on, there we are. Without letting that come out the top. And I'll pull this one out too. Okay, so now, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but we have two test tubes, each with their own hook. One has the copper color and the other has the pencil and it's silver up on the top. So we got copper here, silver there. All right, so you're gonna have a 9-volt battery. If you look closely, it is labeled positive on this side, that's smaller, and that means the other side is the negative. All right, we're just gonna get a couple wires here. Doesn't matter, color doesn't really matter that much. Actually, it doesn't matter at all. And we're gonna connect the negative side. Just clip it on there. Take the other side of the wire. The negative goes to the copper, like that. And then we're going to take our other wire, connect. If for some reason this is too hard to squeeze, what I like to do is squeeze it and then I just like slide that off. So it makes it bite on a lot better once it's free. All right, clip that on the positive side. Try not to let the metal touch if you're using these alligator wires. In fact, maybe it might help to lay it down just to make it a little easier. All right, and then take the other end of your wire and that connects up to the silver side. And you are done. So that's how you set up the lab. And now it's just a waiting game. And what you're gonna start to see, well, I don't know if I should spill the beans and let you know what you're gonna see, but I'll do it a little bit. You're gonna start to see some bubbles and we're gonna capture the bubbles inside these test tubes. And that's the whole experiment. Now we just gotta wait for, I don't know, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever, however much time you have. All right, have fun.